How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to the Madden NFL 25 franchise video. Next AFC team is going to be the Miami Dolphins. Before we get into the gameplay, leave a like, subscribe, and enjoy the content. Comment down below some of my videos versus social playlist, second channel and main channel down below in the description. If you like other content from me, TJP, 5 seasons, injuries on, not meant to be realistic. If you say name wrong, say name wrong. It's a video game at the end of the day. Don't take it too seriously. We're doing all 32 teams based on where they finish in the standings in the playoffs. And we're starting from the preseason. That's what we've been doing for every team, and that's what we're going to do today, and that's what we're going to continue to do for the rest of the teams that are on the list to build. So, let's hop on to the gameplay. Let's start off looking at the roster. Again, these are injuries that should be on, so of course we don't have like Tua. He should be hurt. Yep, okay. Great. But he is our starting QB when he comes back. Then we have Huntley, Thompson, Raheem Mostert, Devon Chain, and then we have Wilson Jr. Fullback, we have Alec Ingold. Wide receivers, Tyreek Hill, 99 overall. Jalen Waddle and Odell Beckham Jr. is hurt, but they're the top 3 guys. Jonnu Smith, tight end. Teron Armstead, left tackle. Left guard to be Isaiah Wynn, who's hurt right now. Aaron Brewer, center. Right guard, Liam Eichberg. And we have Austin Jackson, right tackle. Siler's going to be our left end, right end is Campo. We have Benito Jones, defensive tackle. Left side linebacker, Jalen Phillips. Kamara's up there too. Also, David Long Jr. is our top middle linebacker. Walker Jr. is up there too, backing him up Brooks. Then we have Bradley Chubb, right outside linebacker, hurt right now. Ramsey, Fuller, and Cater, top 3 corners. Free safety, Javon Holland. Strong safety, Jordan Poyer. Kicking is Sanders, punting is Bailey. And, yeah, we're going to try to see if we can improve. We need a defensive tackle, I think. So let's look there to see what we have. Obviously, there are a lot of positions that are kind of weak because of the injuries and stuff. But defensive tackle, I think it's just because we just need a defensive tackle. So I'm going to pick up Henry Anderson for the season. That will be my first order of business. So we're going to do just that to improve on that front. Let's see if there's anybody else who could pick up. No? Okay, that's fine. I think I'm good with signing players. I want to take a look at trades to see if there's any moves we could potentially make. So I'm going to look around at our pick situation. We have a couple fifths, couple sevenths this year. No third, but first, second, and fourth. And we have all of our picks after that. So let's see if there's any moves we can make. I'll see you guys if I have a trade. If not, then we'll probably just fix the schemes and then go on to the midseason. All right, a done deal here with the Panthers. We're getting Corbett, Hunt, and Lewis, as well as 2 7ths and a 4th round pick this year. We're trading our first, 4th, 2 5ths, and a 2nd round pick. And that's going to be it for me. So we're going to adjust the schemes, and then we're going to head on to the midseason. I feel like our team should be pretty good, but again, with those injuries, you never know how well we'll play. We're probably going to run the spread offense, and then 3-4 storm defense. We're going to change that to 3-4 under. All right, let's see how this team does. Like I said, we just got to get healthy, and once we get healthy, we might be able to compete. So the team is sitting at 2-4 right now, which I guess makes sense considering not everybody is healthy just yet. Yeah. So yeah, Huntley is having to be my QB right now. It's a transition year. 1,045 yards, 9 TDs, 8 interceptions, 66% complete percentage, 87.8 pass rating. Thompson also played a little bit too. Rush-wise, Raheem Mostert, 206, 3 TDs. Huntley, 85, nothing. Devon Chain, 61 and 1 TD from A-Chain. Okay, that's kind of weird. But okay. 612 and 5 from Tyreek Hill. Jalen Waddle, 462, 3. 241 from Braxton Berrios. Jonnu Smith, 220 and 1 on the receiving side of things. Blocking has been pretty good so far. Patrick Paul, 3 sacks allowed, 2 from Armstead and Hunt, 1 from Corbett and Lewis. And Marcus and Walker Jr., 36 tackles lead the team, 23 from Phillips, 20 from Cater, 18 from Fuller, 16 from a couple guys right here, 15 from a few, and then 11 from Holland, dips down from there. Sacks, 5.5 from Phillips, Manuel Ogba with 4, 2.5 from Campbell, Walker Jr. and Robinson, 1 apiece. Interceptions, 2 from Ramsey and Marcus May, and a few guys with 1. And you have your kicking from Sanders, your punting from Bailey, your kick return and punt return as well. Shout out to Tyreek Hill, 1 punt return TD. I will say this. The team is obviously not healthy. So, makes sense that we're doing kind of iffy. But we actually have some pretty solid rankings and some stuff. We're terrible at rushing. But, listen, I think once we get healthy next year, we'll be better. But this year is obviously, like I said, a bit of a loss. We are over the cap. That's another problem. So we're going to have to adjust to try to re-sign some of these guys. Now, we do have, I think, a couple guys on options. Or I don't know if we have anybody on options. I didn't see anything. Do we not have options? I guess we don't. Okay. So we have our work cut up for us in the off season. We do have a trade offer here. Let's review it. Aaron Brewer will review the offer. And I mean, Hubbard 2 7s, Quay Walker 6 and a 7th wouldn't be terrible. Huff. But if I trade away Brewer, does that leave me without a center? I think it does. Let me just double check. Let's see. Well, no, not really. So we could trade Brewer. Let's see who I can get. So from the trade finder, we'll go back there. We have it off. We have some offers. So we'll review them once again. Huff or Quay Walker? I think I'm probably going to go with Quay Walker because he's a little younger. Yeah, we're going to go Quay Walker, get a 6th round pick this year as well, and a 7th round pick in 2026. So we're going to get rid of Brewer. And that works for me. So yeah, we'll just advance the rest of the season. I don't think we're going to make the playoffs, again, because of the health. So hopefully next year we can get a lot of our guys back and then try to aim for the playoffs next season. So due to all the injuries, we ended up having the worst record, 5-12, which obviously isn't good because you traded away our 1st round pick. But it is what it is. Like I said, we'll be fine next year. We just get healthy. See the rankings. Obviously not great. Let's look at the stats. So yeah, Huntley, Thompson, kind of split time at the QB a little bit. Yeah, even Huntley got hurt, so. Alright. Rush-wise, Hugh Mostert, 593 ATDs. It's kind of low. A-Chain for the A-Train, 234.4, 151 from Huntley. Receiving-wise, Tyreek Hill, 1,442 yards, 7 TDs, 1,198.4 from Jalen Waddle. Jonnu Smith, 593 and 2, 4049 and 2 there from Malik Washington. Blocking on the sacks allowed. Armstead 11, a little too high. 7 from Lamb, and a bunch of guys with 3. So a lot of sacks. Quay Walker led the team in tackles with 83. Marcus May with 81. 71 from Ramsey. 68 from Phillips. 67 from Fuller. 65 from Cater. 64 from Walker Jr. Poyer with 63. 57 from Holland. 49 from Robinson. 47 David Long Jr. Zach with 46, and it dips from there. We have sacks. 8.5 for Phillips. 8 from Zach. 6.5 from Campbell. 6 from Agba. A couple guys here with 2. A couple guys with 1. And a bunch of guys with a half sack. Interceptions. A couple guys here with 5. 4 from Ramsey. 3 from Poyer. And a bunch of guys with 1. Here's your kicking from Sanders. Punting, kick return, and punt return. Alright. Yeah, obviously the team did not do well. But again, like I said, I was expecting this due to the injuries. So the question is, can we keep around a lot of our guys for, next season? That's my hope. And then also, obviously, my other hope is to be healthy. So let's head on to the offseason, try to improve the team, and get back to the playoffs next year. Take a look at the season recap. And Cowboys beat the Ravens. Dak Prescott, Super Bowl MVP. Okay. Ravens MVP was Lamar Jackson. Antonio Pierce, Coach of the Year, Raiders. Ravens also had Lamar Jackson win Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year was EJ Speed. Colts, Bears, Caleb Williams, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Jared Verse, Rams. All right, let's head on to the offseason. All right, we have a little bit of money, not a lot, but a little bit. And we're going to see if we can restructure some contracts before I try to re-sign some players. So let's see what the team salaries are looking like for restructuring, if I can even restructure some of these guys. See, I can't restructure Tua. It's not letting me do that, but I can restructure like Bradley Chubb, for example. So I'm not going to be able to restructure everybody. Ramsey, Waddle, Hill won't let me do. So let me see if I can free up some money to try to keep around some of our guys. All right, so let me see if we can keep some guys around here. So Holland, I'd like to keep him. I think he'll stay. We'll give him a little 5-year deal. Got the deal done. That's great. And I could also renegotiate and restructure his. Yeah, Quay Walker had a 5th-year option, so we traded for him. That's good. Yeah, so let's try to see if we can keep around some of these players, and yeah, we'll see. Oh, he wants to test, which is annoying now, but let him test. It's fine with me. All right, so if you guys here wants to test, that's totally fine. I might restructure the contracts a little bit more to see if we can add a few more pieces to the team, and then we'll try to see how this team looks for next year. All right, so not too much in free agency, but I'll show you guys what we did. We got back our guys, David Long Jr. and Cater. Also got Greg Gaines, new defensive tackle, fits the team as well. And hopefully in the draft, which isn't a lot of picks, we could find ourselves a solid right end. I mean, I don't think we're going to get one. We'll probably just trade for one, start the second season. But let's just see who's at the draft. Like I said, I don't have my first-round pick, so we'll just see who's there, and that's it. We'll just see who's there, and we'll try to add some more talent to the team. Right, so let's look at the draft recap. And, yeah, we got ourselves a couple corners, quarterback, center, defensive tackle, and a wide receiver. Wasn't really any right ends. So this will be the team. We'll make, like I said, we'll make a trade, start the second season, try to get ourselves a better right end. All right, let's look at the roster here. And we should be fully healthy this year. And, yep, Tua's back. Tua Tagovailoa. Had to say it at least once. Now I'm just going to say Tua for the rest of the video. Oh, A-Chain's hurt right now, so that's annoying. Mostert's going to be our backup this year and then right, so that's good. Full back. Looking like nobody. Hill, Waddle, Washington, top 3 receivers. Tight end, we've got Jonnu Smith still. Left tackle will be Patrick Paul. Left guard, Damian Lewis. Wins up there. Corbett's our center. Right guard will be Robert Hunt. Austin Jackson, right tackle. Left end, Zach. Right end will be Matt Henningsen. Defensive tackle is Greg Gaines. Left outside linebacker, we have Jalen Phillips, top guy. Middle linebacker, still David Long Jr. Then we have right outside linebacker, Bradley Chubb, still technically starting, although I think Quay might actually take over, and Robinson's up there too. Maybe I'll move like Chubb or something for an end. That might not be a horrible idea. Ramsey, Fuller, Cater, your top 3 corners, free safety, Holland, strong safety, Poyer, no kicker, and punter is JB Ellis. We need to get a kicker, first order business, and also too, we'll have to get ourselves, like I said, that right end. So I'm going to look for a trade to get a right end, then we'll pick up a kicker, and then we'll get on to simulating. Chubb's going over to the Buccaneers for Cansey and 2 7th round picks this year. So we get ourselves a better right end, which is nice. And he's relatively young, so he's going to continue to improve. So I'm happy with that. Now let's pick up a kicker, and then we should be set. And we're going to go get ourselves Jason Sanders. Okay, so here we go. Jason Sanders right here, buddy. So we get him, and then that'll be that. All right. Let's see how this team does this year. Healthier. I think maybe we can make the playoffs. Let's find out if EA thinks the same. All right, yeah, this team is doing really well this year. 6-1. We're tied with the Bills. Bills in the AFC East. Tough division, but hey, we're doing well. And this is like I was saying. We're healthy this year, which is great. Let's take a look at the stats. Tua, I mean, it's not bad. 1,077 yards, only 8 TDs, 3 interceptions, 67% completion percentage, 98 pass rating. It's not bad. Rush-wise, A-Chain, 317, 3 TDs, 107 from Tua. Most are up there, 4 TDs from him. Hill's got 3 as well. Waddle's got a rush TD. Okay. Tyreek Hill, 570 yards, no TDs. Waddle, 415 and 2, 331 and 2 from Malik Washington. Jonnu Smith, 236 and 1. Okay. In terms of blocking, 6 sacks allowed from Hayes so far, 4 from Jackson, a couple guys for 3, and 1 from Lewis. And then you have tackles, Quay Walker, 52, 34 from Fuller, Cater with 29, 27 from Jalen Phillips, 26 from Jordan Poyer, 25 from Zach, 24 from Holland, 22 from Cansey, 20 from Brooks, a couple guys with 17, 16 there from Long Jr., Gaines with 14. Tackles, in terms of sacks, 7 from Zach, 4 from Phillips, 2 from Robinson, Elijah 1.5, a few guys with 1.5 sack there from Kendall Fuller. In terms of interceptions, 2 from Ramsey, and a few guys with 1, so just 5 as a team. There's your kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return. So obviously the team is 6 and 1, which is very good. Let's take a look at the team rankings. We'll take a look at negotiations as well. We've got some good rankings right there. 10th, 5th, 23rd isn't great. So yeah, rush-wise, we're not a great rush at all, offense or defense. But everything else we're solid at, so try to see if we can keep it up. Let's see what negotiations we have here. Phillips, Fuller, want to keep them around. Smith, Mostert maybe, why not? Sanders, Bailey, then Kansas got an option. So, all right. Yeah, we don't have money. And if I can't restructure contracts, then we are going to be limited. So, well, let's see what happens. I'll advance on. Let's see if we can make the playoffs. I think we had one of the worst second halves I've ever seen in my entire life. Did we not make the playoffs? Really? Wow, okay. So there must have been injuries. There's just no way. We're going to take a look here and see what happened because we absolutely fell off a cliff. We started off 6 and 1, and then we just started losing a bunch of games. So that does not make sense to me. So we're going to have to take a look and see what the story is. Did pretty solid, I guess. Not too bad. He played all of his games. That's in terms of rush. 806 TDs, 342 from Tua. Mostert 122 and 6. Receiving-wise, Hill, Waddle. Washington missed a couple games. Smith missed a game. Okay, so some spot injuries, but nothing crazy on that side of the ball. Okay, I see here. Patrick Paul missed 4 games. 10 sacks out, 8 from Paul, 7 from Hayes, 5 from Corbett, Lewis with 1. Defensively, 105 tackles from Quay Walker. How many games did we play? He missed a game. Holland missed a game. Long Jr. missed a game. A couple guys here missed games. Okay. So, there were some in and outs. You can see the tackle leaders there for your Dolphins. Pause or slow down the video if you'd like. Sacks there. Zach leading the way. Phillips with 8. A few guys with 4. 2 from Gaines. 1 from Brooks and McMorris. A couple guys with a half sack. Interceptions. Fuller led with 4. A few guys with 2. And several guys with 1. Kicking, punting. Kick and punt return as well. So what a horrible second half of the season. After starting off 6 and 1, we go 3 and 7 the rest of the way. So that is very bad. And again, some spot injuries might have caused that to happen. And, yeah, unfortunately, it just wasn't good enough to make the playoffs. So hopefully next year then, because obviously this year is a wash. All right, let's advance on, see who wins the Super Bowl, then go to the offseason. All right, so the Super Bowl, Battle of the Birds. Ravens beat the Eagles. Lamar Jackson, Super Bowl MVP. Brock Purdy, NFL MVP. Kyle Shanahan, Coach of the Year. Brandon Ayuk, Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year with Stephen Collins. Jalen Miller, Giants, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year with Jaquan Rush. Panthers, strong safety. Let's head on to the offseason. We are way over the cap. So here's the problem. We are way over the cap, and we have to negotiate contract restructuring for us to potentially survive. Yeah. There isn't a lot of, guys. Most can walk. Sanders and Bailey, would be nice to re-sign them, and a couple other guys, but I don't think I'm going to be able to free up enough money. I really don't think so. So this might just be, we might be in a little bit of a living hell. We'll try, though, to see if anybody is up for restructuring. Okay, we can restructure Tua now. We can restructure Ramsey. All right, we might be able to free up some money. Tyreek Hill, obviously, is a 1-year deal, so I can't restructure him, but let's see what happens. See how much money we can free up. So I couldn't free up a lot, which means Phillips is basically the only guy I can kind of keep. because I think I'd rather keep him over. I'll have to franchise tag him over Fuller. Yeah. I guess Solomon will just have to make a jump, which is fine. So, yeah, we're going to lose Fuller. I'm going to give Phillips just a low contract. Should be able to re-sign. We'll franchise tag him. And that'll be about it for our team. And then hopefully next year we'll be able to free up some more money. I mean, I hope I can at least re-sign Jalen Phillips, or it may not even let me. I have no idea. It may not even let me franchise tag him. I have no clue. $60 million bonus. Yeah, I can't even franchise tag him. I'm apparently at minus 12 million after restructuring. So I think EA glitched out there, because if I went to team salaries and I restructured and it said I had 2.63 million in cap. So now I don't have 2.63 million in cap. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to make trades done, because I'm going to try to get picks for this year, and then that's that. So I'm just going to probably forego my future picks for picks this year, and then I guess we'll just try to get some young guys from the draft, and then hope for next season to be a better year. A done deal here with the Ravens. I'm trading away my first-round pick in 2027 and a fifth-round pick in 2028. We're getting a second, third, fourth, 2 fifths, and a seventh-round pick this year via them. So thank you very much, Ravens. All right, a done deal here. Future first and a fourth-round pick. To the Colts, we're getting a fourth, fifth, sixth, 2 sevenths, and a second-round pick this year. 2 seconds, 2 thirds, 2 sixths to the Cowboys. We're getting a first-round pick from them. Low first-round pick, but still a first-round pick nevertheless. All right, a done deal here with the Patriots. We're getting a fifth, sixth-round pick this year for a fourth, fifth, 2 sevenths. And that's it. So now I have a ton of picks this year. I have a ton of picks. Yeah, a lot of picks, which is good. So we're going to have to obviously then draft a lot of guys. And then, yeah, we got 2 firsts, 3 seconds, 2 thirds, 3 fourths, a bunch of fifths, and a lot of sevenths. Yeah, so we're just going to fill out the rest of the roster with draft picks. That's it for this year. So that's going to how I fill out my team. Cheap guys that hopefully are able to develop. So I'm going to show you guys the recap, because we're going to have a ton of guys that we're going to be picking up here. All right, so let's look at the draft recap, view the contract details here for those that are curious. So we got ourselves a lot of players here. So we got a defensive tackle. I picked a defensive tackle, tight end. We got ourselves a lot of players. I'm just going all down the list. You can see lots of young guys, depth pieces, things of that nature. So they're going to help out fill out the roster. Hopefully some of these guys can develop into some NFL talent. Quality talent. That's what I'm hoping for. Because, like I said, our team's going to be pretty expensive. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to advance on to the start of the third season, and let's see how good we can be. So the third season, it's definitely an interesting team. But look at the roster. Like I said, we do have some good players on the squad. Tua, obviously, is still our quarterback. A-Chain's our halfback, right, and Badi. Wide receivers, Hill, Waddle, Washington, top 3 guys. And then we also have tight end, Hugh Frazier now. Purnell's also there, too, both rookies. Patrick Paul, left tackle. Left guard's going to be Lewis. Wins up there, too. Corbett's going to be our center. Right guard is Hunt. Jackson, right tackle. Zach's going to be our left end. Right end's Kalijah Cansey. Left tackle will be Lawrence Newman. Our defensive tackle will be Lawrence Newman, rather. Kamara, left outside linebacker. Middle linebacker, Long Jr. Right outside linebacker is still Quay Walker. Robinson's also backing him up, too. Ramsey, Cater, and Solomon, top 3 corners. Free safety still Javon Holland. Strong safety is Jordan Poyer. And then kicking, nobody. Punting, nobody. So game will have to give me a kicker and a punter, since I cannot sign a kicker or a punter. Right? Right. Alright, cool. So we'll see what they give me. That's going to be the squad for this season. Let's see how well we do, and hopefully we're in the playoffs. So we are at the midseason point, and we're sitting at 4-2. Let's take a look at the stats so far. As you can see, Tua is at 1,372 yards, 11 TDs, 4 interceptions, 106.8 pass rating, and a 68% completion percentage clip. A-Chain's at 426, 5 TDs, 132-1 from right. Tua at 100 yards. This is all rush. Receiving-wise, Tyreek Hill still doing his thing. 414 yards, 2 TDs, 353 and 1 from Jalen Waddle. 272 from Malik Washington as well. And then we've got our blocking. 5 sacks allowed from Patrick Paul, Damian Lewis as well. 2 from Corbett, a couple guys here with 1. You have your defense. Tackles, 31 from Long Jr., 27 from Quay. A couple guys here with 24, 23 from Jalen Ramsey, 20 from Holland. 19 from Zach, a couple guys with 18, a couple guys with 16, and 13 from Cansey, dips from there. 5 sacks from Quay, Zach with 3, 1.5 from Chop, a couple guys here with 1, and then a half sack from Solomon. Just 4 interceptions, Boyer with 2, and a couple guys here with 1. Get your kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return. Shots Tyreek Hill, punt return to ED. And we can look at the team rankings for those that might be of extreme curiosity. There we are in the standings, by the way. 6th in offense points per game. We're 26th in pass yards. 3rd in rush. 4th in opponent's points per game. 8th in opponent pass yards. And 1st in opponent rush. So our defense has been great this year. Offense has been pretty solid except for pass yards. But we're actually better than the Jets there. The Jets have the 2nd best rush, though, I guess, somehow. I feel like that ranking is incorrect, because that's offense. Why are we at 123.3 and they're at 106.5? And they're 2nd for some reason. I don't know, because that's not opponent rush. So I think the rankings are a little bit glitched. But is that a surprise? No, it's EA, so why would I be surprised? All right, Tyreek Hill, want to keep him around, but I can't afford him right now, so we'll just wait on him. A-Train. We'll throw him a contract. This should get it done. And it got it done. Quay. Will it get it done? I don't know. We might be a little low on money there for him. Cam Smith. He's pretty inexpensive. We'll throw him. Yep. He's a future starter, indeed. Austin Jackson wants too much money right now. Zachy Boy wants too much money. Tyler, we could probably keep him around. I'll throw him a 4-year deal, and that should be okay. But he is saying F me in the butt. Oh, we have Tyler Higbee. Look at that. Great. Still have Tyler Higbee. Or we have Tyler Higbee. I don't know when we got him, but we got him. Anyways, let's advance on. We're going to make the playoffs, hopefully, and see how we do in the playoffs. So good news. We made the playoffs. 14-3. Even better news. We got the bye. So 14-3 is we ended up going. Great season. Let's take a look at the stats and see who played well and who did not. So Tua, solid year. Not bad. I mean, nothing crazy. 3,907 yards, 25 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 70% complete percentage at a 104.3 passer rating. A-Chain, 625, 7 TDs, 547 and 10 from Jalen Wright. Tua, 309 yards, rush for. Even Tyreek Hill getting up there a little bit. All right, I like it. Rush was pretty solid. Receiving-wise, 1,107 yards, 5 TDs from Tyreek Hill. Jalen Waddle, 1,095 and 5. 680 and 5 from Malik Washington. Higbee, 416 and 2. 217 and 5 there from Wright. Okay. Sacks allowed. A couple guys with 9 right there. 10 from Paul. High. 7 from Jackson. 2 from Robert Hunt. And defensively, David Long Jr., 91 tackles. 67 from Cater. We had 66 there from Joshua Solomon. Quay Walker, 61. A couple guys with 60. 59 from Marcus. 58 from Holland. 53 from Zach. 50 from Hamid. Kalijah with 49 himself. He also had 10 sacks. Lead the team. 9 from Robinson. 8 from Quay and Zach's, 4 from Lawrence Newman, 2 from David Long Jr., a couple guys with 1, a couple guys with a half sack. Interceptions, 4 from Ramsey, a few guys with 2, and several guys with 1. There is your kicking from Jack, punting from Sam Martin, your kick return, and of course your punt return again. Tyreek Hill didn't have another punt return TD, unfortunately, but that's okay. So we're automatically into divisional. Let's see what happens and who we're taking on. Should be fun. Battle of Florida, Jacksonville Jaguars. You can see their rankings compared to ours. So looks good. I mean, we were pretty solid offense team and a good defensive team. I mean, they have the advantage actually in defense, whereas we have the advantage in offense. They're overall a better team, but we had a better record this year, and we have home field advantage. So let's see if that will help us out in the playoffs. There's Trevor Lawrence. There's Tua. Let's see if we can win this wild card matchup. We're going to jump forward to the end of the game here. Let's see what happens. First blood will go to Jacksonville. We tie it up. They're going to take the lead. Going to the second quarter, we're down by 7. And now we are down by 10. Second half, can we score? No, we can't. We're down by 13. We still can't seem to score. And finally, we score, but it might be too late. 3rd and 1 now, 1st and 10. We have 1 timeout left. I mean, I don't think we can win this game. Great stop, though. So, 2nd and 11. I mean, they might be able to just take 2 knees and win this game. Oh, 3rd and 5. Okay, now they're going to run it. Or they might throw. Let's see. First down obviously seals the deal. Again, we have to get us. Yep, there's the game. Yep, just let them go. Honestly, it doesn't even matter. Yep, there's the game. So they got their first down, so they're going to end up winning the divisional. And we lose in the divisional. That's unfortunate. Shout out to the guys. Shout out to the guys, man. Amazing. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Tua was not very good. So, something we have to maybe look into. So, we'll see who wins the Super Bowl, and then we're going to have to make some moves in the offseason to get better. So, let's see if we can do that. So, the Super Bowl was the Eagles and the Bengals, and the Eagles beat the Bengals. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl MVP. Jalen Hurts was the NFL MVP as well as the Offensive Player of the Year. Mike McDaniel, Coach of the Year, our coach, but who cares when you lose in the divisional? Cowboys, Micah Parsons, Defensive Player of the Year. Matt Oakley, quarterback, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Steelers. Packers, Xavier Sawyer, right end, Defensive Rookie of the Year. It's on in the offseason. All right, we have a little bit of money, but also at the same time, not really. Now, we do have options on Chop, which we'll accept. Quay's also a free agent. Really, the big guy that we want to get back, I mean, obviously, I wouldn't mind keeping Quay and Austin Jackson, but we certainly want to keep Tyreek Hill around. The problem is we don't have money, so we're going to have to free up a little bit more cash, if you know what I mean. So we'll see if we can free up some cash right now. I signed everybody I wanted to. Now we have a little bit of money to play around with as well after restructuring. There are some guys we want to get, potentially. I'm going to have to look around. Do want to get ourselves a punter as well as a kicker. So we're going to go after, like, Chase McLaughlin. That should work. Hopefully get him. I'd like to get, like, Pinion back on the team. Get him to be our punter. So we'll throw him a contract. Why not? And then there are some other positions of need. So let me look around and see if we can add some more talent to our squad. All right, traded for Jared Verse here. Bartow, 1st, 2nd, 3rd round pick. So thank you, Rams, for giving me a nice left outside linebacker. 4th and a 7th round pick from the Bengals for a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 2029. So we're going to have 2 extra picks this year just to kind of round out the team. So I'm done making moves. Let's see what we did in free agency. So I'll show you guys the recap. We'll just show sim to the draft. But basically, I got myself a kicker, punter, re-signed Zach, and then, okay, I guess I can't show you what I did. I'll just show you here, because I know what I got. So we got ourselves a strong safety in Jamal Adams, and then we also got McLaughlin and Bradley Pinion, as well as Zach back. So that was it for free agency. I didn't really do much else. So let's head on to the start of the 4th season. I'll show you guys the recap for the draft, but nothing crazy. Just a couple extra depth picks for the team. So for those that are curious, 2 guys we picked up. Picked up a wide receiver in Wallace. We trade one away, and we also got Jerry Turk, just another halfback. So that's it for the draft. Let's head on to the fourth season. So the fourth season, let's look at the roster that we will be fielding. And, there's some talent to us still here as the QB, halfbacks, Devon, Wright, and Turk. No fullbacks, wide receivers, Hill, Waddle, and Washington, top 3 guys. Tight end, we still have Hugh Frazier. And then we have Patrick Paul, left tackle. Left guard's going to be Damian Lewis. Corbett's still our center. Oh, yeah, and I picked up Smith Jr. in free agency. That was another center we got. I apologize. Forgot about him. Robert Hunt, right guard. Right tackle, we got Austin Jackson. Left end, Zach. Cansey's going to be our right end. Defensive tackles, we got Lawrence Newman on the squad. Jared Verse now is our left outside linebacker. Middle linebacker, we got David Long Jr., top guy. Quay is our top right outside linebacker, but Chop is also right up there with them. Ramsey, Cater, and Joshua, top 3 corners. Barber's up there too, though, so that should be interesting to see. Smith maybe has an argument. Javon Holland's free safety. Strong safety is Jamal Adams. Kicking is McLaughlin. Punting is Bradley Pinion. All right. So that's the team for the fourth season. How will we perform? Well, let's find out. Before we find out, though, let me just double check to see if there's anything we can do to improve the team. And, overall, I guess a tight end would be nice. Harrison Bryant. Hunter Henry. Can I pick any of them up? Adam Troutman. I can, unfortunately, I'm unable to pick any of those guys up. So we can't improve the tight end spot. Hopefully Hugh can just develop. So that's going to be the team. Hopefully we're pretty good. I think we should be able to make the playoffs again, but only time will tell. All right, so let's take a look here at how we are playing. 5-2 so far. I'd say that's pretty good. Here are the rankings for those that are curious. Looking pretty solid. Got the Texans this week, and then the standings looking just like that. We're atop of the AFC East, sitting at 5-2. Pretty solid. Get myself some grapes. Marvelous. So, let's look at the stats here. And as you can see, Tua's having a decent year. 1,778 yards, 15 TDs, 6 interceptions, at a 65% completion percentage, 103.9 passer rating. Pretty good stuff. And you got Devon Achane. He's got 354, 4 TDs. Tua's at 150. Wright's at 98 and 2 TDs for the rush. In terms of receiving, Tyreek Hill, 586, 5 TDs, 433 and 2 from Jalen Waddle, 399 and 5 from Malik Washington, 199 and 2 from Hugh Frazier. Pretty cool stuff. Look at sacks. It's 9 sacks allowed. That's good. A couple guys with 3. A few guys with 1. Defensively, 43 tackles from David Long Jr., 35 from Jalen Ramsey. Burster 29, couple guys 26, 25 from Holland, 21 from Adams, and 20 from Solomon. We got sacks, 4.5 from Verse, a couple guys with 3.5, 3 from Chop, 2.5 from Zach, Elijah Cansey with 2, 1.5 from Long Jr., Coakley 1, as well as Leak, and Adams with a half sack. Interceptions, just 6 of the team, 3, 2, 1 from the guys right there. Kicking, punting, kick return, and punt return as well. So this is the team. I don't know if I'm going to make any of the moves or trades. I can look to see if we can. We do have 9 players up for negotiation. I think we are over the cap. And look at that. We are over the cap. That's okay. That's totally fine. Okay. Look at the trade center. We had $2.36 million. I'm going to make a small move. I'm going to see who's out there. Let me look at my weakest positions of need and see if we can upgrade and try to make this team better. See you guys once I have a move. All right, a first, second, 7th round pick. To the Packers, we're getting Edgerrin Cooper as well as 2 5th, a 6th, 7th, and a 4th round pick this year. All right, a done deal here with the Texans. I'm getting Pochich, 2 6, 2 7s this year for Smith Jr., 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th. So slight upgrade at the backup center position, someone that fits the scheme a little bit better. expiring, and then some draft picks. So that's going to be it for me. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. I'll see if we can make a run in the playoffs again. End of the season, once again, 14-3, automatically in the divisional. You see the rankings look great. So let's see how the team played, the players. So excellent stuff there from the guys, once again. Hopefully this time, though, the playoffs actually are worth my time. Tua had a good year. As you can see the stats, I don't have to read every single one of it. You can see it. The A-Train, 933, 9 TDs, 374 and 11 from right. Tua, 329 on the rush, and there's the rest of the guys. Receiving-wise, Tyreek Hill is my best guy, 1,269, 7 TDs. And then we had Jalen Waddle, 1,118 to 8, 830 10 from Malik Washington, so that's good. In terms of blocking, sacks allowed, actually not bad, except for Ball, 13, a little too high. 6 from Corbett, 3 from Jackson, 2 from Hunt, and a couple guys with 1. I mean, Barton didn't play as many downs as the other guys, but, still decent, I guess, in limited time. So, we'll take it. Cooper, 103 tackles to lead the squad, 74 from Quay. Ramsey, 72, 67 from David Long Jr. Cater with 66, 60 from Verse. Holland, 53, 52 from Adams. Solomon, 48, 42 from Cansey, and it just dips from there. 8.5 sacks from Quay. Jared Verse, 8, 7.5 from Chop. A couple guys with 7, 4 from Zach, 2.5 from David Long Jr. A couple guys with 1.5 sack there from Adams. 5 interceptions from Cater, 4 from Solomon. A couple guys with 2, and a couple guys with 1. Kicking, punting, kick return, punt return. And that's it. The question is, how good are we going to be in the playoffs? So let's advance, find out, see if we can win. I'm going to show you the playoff bracket real quick. 49ers, Bears, bottom right corner. We have that bye right there. Let's see what we're taking on. So we're at Hard Rock. Bills is who we are playing against. You can see their rankings compared to ours. Let's hope we can win. We have the advantage talent-wise. We have the advantage on rankings. We have the home field advantage. Better record. I don't see why we don't win. All right, here we go. The Super Sim. I'm eating grapes. Complain all you want in the comments down below about me eating during my recording. It doesn't matter to me. Most people aren't even watching at this point. Anyways. Let's just hit the Super Sim, fast forward to the end of the game. Let's see what happens. First blood will go to the Bills. Looks like they're up 3-0. Going to the second quarter, we're going to take the lead 7-3. They're going to make it 7-6. We make it 14-6. Going to the second half, we're up 21-6. They make it 21-13. We're going to the fourth quarter. They're going to tie it up. They are going to tie it up. We're going to take the lead. They're going to tie it, and we turned it over, and they have the tie. They're tied the game. They're going to take the lead. So I don't know what the fuck we did, but all right, that's good D. 3rd and 6, good D. I'm a little nervous. I'm going to put my controller down so I can eat my grapes. We're just going to watch the rest of this game, give you guys some content. I'm going to move that from the mic. Let's stop Josh Allen. And we can't stop Josh Allen. Really? That's embarrassing. I'm going to say that's slightly embarrassing for my defense. So, the game's going to be over now. Let them score a touchdown. Let them get in. There we go. I mean, we could tie it. Not like we can't tie it, but it's frustrating. I was expecting that we could just win this game, but nope. EA wants to make it difficult for me. But this is very, very doable to tie. All 3 timeouts, 2:13, not even at the 2-minute warning yet. We'll be able to run a play right here after this kick return. And yeah, we'll be able to get another playoff, and we'll see where we end up. And we'll just go for the, we'll just go for it. So let's see what happens. I don't know if that's good to eat or not. I have no idea. Tua going long. What a oh, he didn't catch it. Oh, he didn't catch it. I thought Tyreek Hill had it. I thought he had it. It was double coverage, but... Alright, final play for the 2-minute warning. Again, Tua? We don't need to do that. Just try to get a first down, man. That works, except we can't catch the ball now. So, obviously we're going for it. I'm trying to think, are those I feel like those are catchable balls. This is not good. Okay, that was good. Okay, and we're tied up. Okay, wow. Wow. Tua, you were very ballsy. I gotta give you credit where credit's due. You're making it interesting for me. I mean, he was open. That was a nice run there. Very nice run. So, shout out to the boys for getting the job done. I gotta give them credit. But the game's not over. They have all 3 timeouts left, and they have plenty of time to get to the football field. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. In a tie game. Plenty of time. It's an eternity. They're gonna take the lead. Unless we play great defense. That's the problem. Can we play great defense? I don't know the answer to that. Let's pick that. Okay, never mind. Why are we so ballsy right now, guys? What are we doing? Going long, man. 2nd and 10. I mean, do that 3 more times, honestly. That would be great. Play some D, get a sack. Okay. Good tackle. Good tackle. Very good tackle. 3rd and 10. Great pressure. Mind you, that stops the clock, which might be okay for us because that's not okay. Okay, clock runs now. That was not okay. Bills call a timeout and stop the clock. Now, mind you, they're still not in field goal range, but right now I'm a little nervous. We gotta get stops. That's a catch. Okay. Good D. They're in field goal range, though. I think. It's tight, but I think they're in it. Yeah, it's a long one. Very long one. They're going to run it. 2nd and 10. No, they're not going to run it. A sack here would be huge. A sack here would be huge. And we didn't get a sack. They didn't get a first down, but it's 3rd and inches, and now they're not going to go for the field goal yet. We have to call a timeout to stop the clock. And they're going to get a first down easily. Yep, then they won the game. They won the game. We don't have to waste my time. Let's just not waste my time anymore. We're wasting my time, EA. I'm wasting my time. I'm glad I ate my grapes and didn't have to yell. I would have been annoyed. How about a fumble? Wow, I can't even tackle him? Guys, what kind of defense are we playing right now? Terrible defense. Yeah, the game's over. Guys, what the hell are we doing? Okay. Yeah, they called the timeout to stop the clock, 35 seconds. Okay, don't even... Guys, why would you do that? At that rate, just let him go in the end zone because you have a chance to tie the game. That's so stupid. Why would you stop on the 1-yard line? Why would you stop him at that point? Just let him go in the end zone. I'd rather be down 7 right now than down by 3. There's no way we're going to get kick return TD. Okay, I mean, we have one play. I guess this is the same thing. All right, one play to run. Tua, look long. Maybe. Oh my God. Holy hell. I can't believe we just won this game. Wow. Okay, Tua, I'm so sorry for doubting you. Tua, I'm so sorry for doubting you. Malik friggin' Washington with a great route run. Tua, I'm sorry for doubting you. I really am. Dude's got the biggest set of balls right now for throwing that ball. Listen, you know what? Shut my mouth. I will shut my mouth. I was proven wrong. Good thing we stopped him, because then we would only been able to tie the game. I was not expecting that. I'm not going to lie. But, okay, low probability of that happening. It happened. I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. Well, we're going to the conference championship, so am I going to complain? No. Not going to complain. Tua, you know what? Tua had 6 touchdowns. All right. I changed my mind. Tua, I'm sorry for doubting you. You're legit. You're legit. All right, Battle of Florida AFC Championship game. You have the advantage over the Jaguars in everything but rush yards. And we're 8th in that one. They're 2nd. But everything else we have the advantage in. I mean, they have some good rankings, though. They're a solid team. But we're coming off a great game. Let's see if we can kind of take that momentum and push us to the Super Bowl. All right, yeah, that was a very insane game. But now we're on to the next one. Can we beat Jacksonville? Let's find out. Jumping it forward. The end of the game, let's see what happens. First blood will go to them. They're up 3-0 on field goal. They are going to still be up 3-0. We're going to make it 7-3 now. Going to the second half, we're going to be up 7-3. Very low scoring right now, but they're going to score right here. Make it 10-7. Fourth quarter, they score again. 13-7. We take a 1-point lead. We're hopping on in. Minute 53. Jacksonville has 3 timeouts. We have 3 timeouts. We're only up 1. Trevor Lawrence looking. He's got a lot of time. That is inbounds. They get 3 yards on that. Clock stops. 2nd and 7. Quick throw there, and that's a good stop there. We have to call a timeout to stop the clock. Minute 44 to go. This looks like the beginning of the end. Trevor Lawrence running it. I like it. For them, I guess. 2-yard rush, timeout by us. We got to get 2 more stops. If we don't get 2 more stops, then we lose the game. Oh, wait, we're up 1. But still, we got to get 2 more stops. Because they're going to kick a field goal and take the lead. So we got to get 1 more stop. We got to get 1 more stop. I mean, obviously, ideally, you want them to miss the field goal. Oh, they got a first down, so now they don't even have to go for it. That was our... now we don't... Now we're done. Now we're, I think, done. They're just gonna run clock down. Okay. 2nd and 1, minute 16. I mean, at this rate, they're gonna get the field goal. But then again, remember... Same thing happened. They kicked the field goal. And then we touched back and Tua threw a bomb. I'm not saying we could do it again. But it would be amazing if we could do it. They're going to call a timeout. 2nd and goal. They called the timeout to stop the clock. Alright. They're running it. And they get shut down. 3rd and goal. And yeah, they're going to let the clock run down. Is that a touchdown? No, it's not. Incomplete. No good. Alright, so we have time. They're going to make this field goal. We just need a field goal then. Because they're going to make that. Okay, they're up 2. If we can get in the field goal range, we have a chance to win this game on a field goal. We just need to get in the field goal range. So let's see if we can do it. Where do we return this thing? 32-yard line, 39 seconds. That is doable. It is doable. I do want to play the sidelines a little bit. So hopefully we do that. Let's see if we can play it safe. Tua's going to bomb it. I already know it. Yep, Tua's bombing it. Dude, is Tua a cheat code? Like, dude, how is he getting open? How is Jalen Waddle getting so open? I don't understand it. I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. I just don't get it. Maybe it's me. Alright, well, here's the thing. That was so quick. And the Jaguars could actually still win this game. Because with 31 seconds, one timeout. I mean, obviously it's going to be one timeout, and they're going to be at the 29-yard line, 27 seconds. That is time. That is time. But we're up 5. I mean, I'm not doubting Tua. I can't doubt Tua anymore, man. Good D. 23 seconds. His defense got to play one more set of downs. 2nd and 10. Good D. Oh, he got rid of it. He's so lucky he got rid of it. He's so lucky he got rid of it. 3rd and 10. You're so lucky. I hate when EA does that, because then like the next play or two, they pull off a miracle. We stop them. 4th and 2. They got to call their final timeout. 15 seconds. The thing is, they have no timeout. So basically, they got to go for the end zone, which I think they will not do. But that took them a long time to get tackled. So now they're not going to have time. So there it is. No huddle. We win the game. Tua is kind of filthy. Not going to lie. I am... We're in the Super Bowl. Tua's doing some magical things with his arm. I tell ya. I am absolutely... I'm so impressed with this. He is... Wow, what an arm. What an arm. All right, we're in the Super Bowl. Let's see if we can win it. Vikings is who we're taking on. We're actually better than them overall-wise. We have home field advantage. Because it's in Miami. So we actually have home field advantage. It's supposed to be a neutral site, but hey, Miami's in it. Well, I guess neutral, I don't know. But anyways, see these rankings you can see there. They look pretty good. Of course, they have the best player, Justin Jefferson. He is very good. But I feel like I don't want to quit. I feel like we're better. But let's see if EA agrees with me. Super Sim time. I'll see you guys once I'm there. Here we go. Super Sim. This is the 4th season, so we have one more year if we don't win it this year. But I'd like to win it this year. I feel like this is our best year. There's something magical. So we're jumping forward to the end of the game. Let's see what happens. First blood will go to us. We're up 7-0. We get a stop. 2nd quarter, they're going to tie it up. We're going to take the lead right here, 14-7. We get another stop. Going to the 2nd half, they're going to tie it up. In the 3rd quarter, we take a 7-point lead. Now we make it a 10-point lead. 4th quarter, we get a stop. They're going to get a field goal. We're going to go normal speed here. 1st and 10, 11-yard reception. We're in field goal range. But now, doesn't matter. 2nd and goal, we're hopping on in. We got a touchdown, and the extra point will be good. And we are up by 14. So that is the game. I wanted to hop it quick, but Tyreek Hill was just too quick. And then A-Chain, and then there was a play that was run. We scored a touchdown. So shout out to the guys. 31-17. Yeah, Tyreek got the touchdown there. So we're going to jump forward, normal speed. Looks like we've got this game in the bag. So we'll see what happens. 1st and 10, pass knocked away. 2nd and 10, 3rd and 10, and 22 reception, 2-minute warning. They get another, and they get a penalty, of course. 1st and 5, 2-yard rush, 2nd and 3. 5-yard reception, 49 seconds. We're going to hop on in. 40 seconds. I mean, it's going to be very hard to come back here. They actually have all 3 of their timeouts, surprisingly. Let's see. McCarthy does. Nice pass. And they elect to not call a timeout. Oh, no, it wasn't a catch. I thought he caught it. My apologies. 31 seconds. They're basically goal. Yeah. Nice drop. 3rd and 10. Good tackle. 3rd and 10, 28 seconds. What do? You got to score. You got to punch it in. And they do. Okay. Respect. Justin Jefferson. Oh, was he in? Let's see. Maybe he might not have been in. Let's see. Was his feet in? Ooh, did he have possession? I thought he towed it. That's a horrible angle. Let's see. Let's see if they overturn this. They don't overturn it. Okay. Yeah, he had possession. Okay, so you've got 24 seconds. You're down by 7. You need to do an onside kick, and you need to recover it. I have never seen an onside kick recovery in Madden. I just haven't. And doesn't look like it will happen. And they won't be able to fumble it out of us. 21 seconds. And, I mean, we basically won the game. Now, we're going to probably run a little bit. And then maybe just kick a field goal, honestly. Because they're going to call timeouts. And timeout number 1, 17 seconds. 2nd and 3. We got a first down here and the game's over. We do not get a first down. So 3rd and 2. I mean, again, we could punch in a field goal. I don't mind winning by 10. I really don't mind winning by 10. 12 seconds, 11, 10. Yeah, they're gonna get us down. So final timeout. So 4th and 4. We're gonna kick a field goal, or we're not going to kick a field goal, I guess. What? So why wouldn't we do that? Why wouldn't we kick a field goal? Why wouldn't we kick a field goal to try to go up 10? Okay, we won the game, but, like, what are we doing? Why would we... that was a very questionable decision by Coach, but, hey, we got the win, so I'm not going to question it. If they tied the game there, I would have been beside myself. But shout out to the boys. Got the job done in the 4th season. We have 1 more season to go, so we'll see what happens next year. I don't know what's going to happen next year, but... yeah, we got the win in Miami, too, which is awesome. You know, who would have thought that we could win it in Miami? That's crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. And Tua had a solid game. Jake McCarthy played well, but, you know, our defense was just a little bit better than theirs. So, let's take a look here at the season recap before we head on to the offseason. Tyreek Hill was the Super Bowl MVP. Won our 3rd Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes, NFL MVP. Kevin O'Connell, Coach of the Year. Vikings, Brock Purdy, Offensive Player of the Year. Devin Lloyd, Defensive Player of the Year. Vikings, Donovan Baldwin, Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year was Danny Powell. Cool. All right. Let's go on to the offseason. So, the problem is, we're over the gap by a lot. And some of these guys we are going to be unable to keep. Like Jalen Wright, probably. I'm probably not going to be able to keep any of these guys. I don't think I can even restructure enough. So that's why we needed to win it this year or this past season, because I don't think this year we will be able to. I mean, I'll try to restructure as much as I can, but a lot of these guys like Ramsey, all these guys that weren't on one, were able to restructure. Now we can't. So, I mean, we'll see what happens. See how much we can free up. Maybe we can keep one of them around, but that's pretty much going to be the team. All right, yeah, no amount of restructuring is going to free up enough cap space. So this is just the team. Like, obviously those guys are unfortunately just going to have to walk, which sucks, but it is what it is, so we're just going to advance. I'm just curious to see what the free agency class would look like. Obviously, probably no, the same players as usually is. And then we'll just have to see if there's anybody that we can kind of just pick up in the draft to round out the team. Oh, that's a problem. Ooh, that's a problem. Ooh, I didn't see him there. Oh my goodness. I already know how to do this, thanks. Wait. Oh, I wanted to view player card. Okay. My team might suck this year. I don't know. That's like I said, I'm glad I won it this year. Man, that's unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, there's not much I can do. I mean, there's not much I can really do. I mean, this is just gonna have to be the team for the 5th and final season. Luckily, we got our win, but yeah, it's gonna be we're gonna be worse. We're gonna be worse. There's no pick that we're gonna get with the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th round is going to make us better for the 5th and final season. So I'll show you the recap, and then we'll head on to the last season of the video. But damn, okay, that is yikes. Good thing we won. Like I said, good thing we won. Good thing we won. So we look at the recap. Let's view it. This is who we ended up drafting. Again, nobody crazy. It's late picks. Like I said, I think this team is going to be bad this year. We'll see how bad. I'll see you guys at the start of the 5th and final season. All right, so the roster is looking like this. It's going to be an interesting team this year. We've got Tua at the QB. So, I mean, Tua's still here. That's good. A-Chain, Turk, and Kendricks, top 3 backs now. Wide receivers, Tyreek Hill still around. We have Clayton Wallace, who's okay. And then Dylan Bush. So, we'll see what happens there. Frazier, tight end. Left tackle is Danny Baxter. Left guard is going to be Cooks. Center will be Corbett still. We have right guard Derek Winter. Jackson is still our right tackle. Zach's still our left end. Right end's Leak. Defensive tackle Newman has been very good. 85 overall now. Good for you, Newman. Burst still left outside linebacker. Middle linebacker is going to be Edrin Cooper. Right outside linebacker, Quay Walker. Robinson backing him up. Corners, Ramsey, Cater, and Solomon. And then free safety is Holland. Strong safety is Adams. Kicking is McLaughlin. Punting is Pinion. Honestly, I feel like our defense might not be horrible. Our offense, I'm a little worried about, but you never know what'll happen. So let's advance. I'll see you guys in the midseason. I mean, this is the team. I'm over the cap. You look at trades. I can't make trades, can I? No. Minus 49. Negative 49 million in cap room. So let's see how we do in our 5th and final season. Hopefully we're not 0-7 or 0-6 at the midseason point. We're 5-1. I don't understand it. How are we 5-1? I don't know. Well, 3rd in offensive points per game, 21st in pass yards, 20th in rush. Opponent's points per game, 22nd, 12th in pass yards, 8th in rush yards. Okay. So, yeah, we're 5-1 somehow. This team is somehow 5-1. It doesn't add up. I'm not going to lie. It doesn't add up to me. Not going to complain, but I just think it's wrong. Regardless, Tua, 1,507 yards, 10 TDs, 2 interceptions, 107.8 pass rating, 69% completion percentage. He's been good. He's been healthy, which is great. A-Train, 374, 6 TDs, 132, and 2 from Tua. Then we've got receiving-wise, Tyreek Hill, 434, 1 TD, 417, and 1 from Clayton Wallace. Dylan Bush, 252 and 3. Frazier, 180 and 2, 179 and 3 from, I think that was, A-Train. Corbett, no sacks, that's good. 5 from Jackson, 3 from Cooks, a couple guys here with 2, and 1 from Joseph. 33 tackles from Cooper, 32 from Quay, Ramsey, 28, 27 from Adams, Robinson, and Gator, and Solomon, 26, 25 from Newman, 24 from Bonds. Don't think he's related to Barry Bonds. 5 sacks there from Newman, 3 from Robinson, 1 from League. Only 9 sacks so far, okay. And then interceptions, we've got 3 from Ramsey and a few guys with 2, leading to 9 as a team. Kicking, punting, kick, and punt return. And that's it. So we could make the playoffs again. I hope we do, honestly. I mean, that would be great. That would be hilarious if we made it. I was not expecting to make the playoffs this year. I thought we'd be bad. But we've been surprisingly really good, so let's keep it up. All right, we ended up going 10-7. I mean, that's not bad. Chiefs, 12-5. That's who we're taking on. I feel like they will probably beat us, but nevertheless, back in the playoffs in the wild card. So that's good for us. Pretty tough AFC. We had 3 teams make the playoffs. So that's good. We actually were 5-1, so we ended up going 5-6 the rest of the way. So we kind of came back a little bit down to earth, but still better than I thought we'd be. So there's Tua's numbers. I mean, not terrible. Pretty good, I guess. Decent. Nothing crazy. Nothing to write home about. A-Chain, 1,031 yards, 15 TDs. He was great. I think that was his best season. For Rush, 422-3 from Tua. Turk, 152-3. 965 4 TDs from Tyreek Hill. Clayton Wallace, 920-6. 746-10 from Bush. Frazier, 561-3. 331-5 from A-Chain. And that's pretty much all she wrote as it dips. It's 13 sacks there from Jackson. A little too high. 7 from Cooks. A few guys with 5. 1 from Joseph. 96 tackles from Edgerrin to lead the team. 71 from Jamal Adams. A couple guys here with 68. 67 from Chop. 65 from Quay. 64 from Cater. 60 from Verse. 58 from Holland. 57 from Newman. Peter Bonds, 53, 41 from Zach, and then it just dips from there. Sacks, 10.5 from Chop. Lawrence with 8, 6.5 from Jared Verse. Zach with 2.5. Leak with 2. Couple guys with 1.5 sack there from Khalil Dobbs. 5 interceptions from Ramsey. 4 from Holland. 3 from Solomon. 2 from Edgerrin. 14 as a team. There's your kicking. There's your punting. Kick and punt return. So now we are going to the Super Sim. See if we beat the Chiefs, and if we can, we'll be back in the divisional. Here we go, wild card game. We are in the playoffs for the final season. I wasn't expecting to be here, but here we are. Now we have to win on the road, so that's gonna be a tough ask. But let's see what happens. We actually got a 7-0 lead, but they tied it up right away. Going to the second quarter, we are going to be down by 7, but we're gonna tie it up, 14-14. Going to the second half. Third quarter, they get first blood. We get a field goal. They score a touchdown. We go up. We go down 5. We're going to go normal speed here, 2nd and 2. Isaiah Pacheco, 36 rush yard touchdown. They go up 12 now. Okay, 8:51 to go. We'll go normal speed here, 2nd and 14, 3rd and 3. Get a 13-yard reception. That's good. 1st and 10. -2 rush. That's not going to help. Incomplete pass won't help. And we got a punt. No, we don't punt. Okay, we actually went for it. Good job. 2nd and 3. A sack is bad. 3rd and 10. 4th and 3. And we went for it again. 2nd and 8. Pass knocked away. 3rd and 8. 4th and 4. And instead of kicking a field goal, we got sacked. So that's the game. Yeah, the game's over. Oh. 2nd and 10. 1st and 10. Yep, and that's it. Okay, so we lost by 12. That's fine. Like I said, was not expecting to make the playoffs anyway. So the fact that we got here is kind of a miracle. And yep, that's pretty much the video. So let's see who wins the Super Bowl, and then we'll close it out. Tua actually had a decent game, but Patrick Mahomes kind of had a better game. And yeah, the defense was a little schmoey. So I don't know what the team stats were looking like, but yeah. They definitely had a better second half than we did. So that's it. Let's go on to the offseason recap and then close it out. All right. So the Saints beat the Colts. Tony Fitzsimmons, Super Bowl MVP. Holmes was the NFL MVP. Peter Gaffney was Coach of the Year. Rasheed Rice was Offensive Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Greg Russo. Kevin Short, Falcons, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Rookie of the Year was Roosevelt Collins, Lions. All right. Full screen to close out the video. Okay, that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below some of my videos. We have a socials play, the second channel, the main channel down below in the description. If you like the content for DJP, I gotta give it to Tua. That was some insane passing we just witnessed. I gotta give him credit. That was some insane passing. Wonderful stuff. So now, I think we have the Cowboys, and then I forgot who the other AFC team was. I had to do it off the top of my head. Did we do the Steelers already? It may have been the Steelers. There's next. Not sure. But anyways, whoever it is, so you'll see. We might do a double upload. I don't know when exactly, but when we do one, just be on the lookout for it. Like it might come. It could come next day. Who knows? It could be Cowboys and then another team later. I don't know. But I want to get this Madden content done before like week 6 like starts, because I got NHL that's coming out, and we've got EA Sports FC that I'm gonna do, sparingly, like sprinkle it in here and there on the channel, and it'll pick up obviously then later on. But that's enough for the outro today. I'm gonna head on out. Take care. See you soon. Peace.